Today's video, I need to make an apology for, first of all, before we get stuck into it. Okay, apology is probably not the right word. An explanation, if you will. Now, I had quite a lot of cash for this week because I knew we were going to do loads of birthdays, and I'd over budgeted, I think, on realisation. I give myself too much to spend. I'm not used to spending this much, which just meant effectively that my binder was quite full, and I had a lot in family time, I had a lot in miscellaneous, which I wouldn't normally have. I'm not used to having this much in the nicest possible way, because everything's doing really well. Etsy's going great, social media's going great, so my wages increased this year, and I'm not used to budgeting. This is only my third month of budgeting with it. Anyway, my point was this: there was a bit of an incident on Sunday. Long story short, daughter who hasn't seen her dad for maybe 18 months, 2 years, whatever. He left the country to avoid paying child maintenance, apparently. He came over the weekend, and the idea was that she was going to spend some time with him, which I was happy for her to do and would encourage normally. She saw him on the Friday evening, and they had made plans to see him on Sunday. She had an archery competition. Long story short, he chose not to turn up. He chose to go and do his usual thing, which was sit in a pub and drink too much, which meant he had no interest in going to the archery competition. Plans to perhaps meet him later on for food also then went out the window because he then decided to watch football. I'm not going to go into all the details here now, other than to say I then chose, and I don't care that I chose to do this, to take our money and spend it in our family time. So we had ultimately a massive splurge, and I'm not going to apologise for it. And the money was there. I've not overspent. I've spent more than I would perhaps have done otherwise, that I could have put towards saving challenges. But for me, my family needed that time together, and we did fun things with it. We went out and we enjoyed ourselves, and we spent time with our friends to sort of cheer up her a little bit and just to bring her out of her funk, because yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be the last time he lets her down, because he's now gone back out of the country, and I know she has no immediate plans to try and see him. So that's that, and we keep doing what we do. This is why we are the budget mum. This is why I live my lifestyle the way I do, because I've had to for a long time, and it worked for us, and I'm feeling very lucky that it is what it is, and I've got an amazing family myself. So yeah, just to get into it, so when we come to look at these numbers and everything else, you'll know why I've spent where I've spent. So yeah, and that's all I want to say about that. Right, let's get stuck in. So we're jumping straight in and seeing exactly what's been going on, and hopefully, well, I do know it's fine, and I know it's been a spendy kind of week, but it was planned for, the money was there, so I don't feel guilty because I planned for it, basically. So let's grab binder, see what's left. So yeah, still lots left, not too bad. Right, so yeah, manic week. So on Friday, I was going to go and take Alexander to Chill Factory thing, but I couldn't find out enough detail as to whether it was suitable for him or not. So instead I just went straight to the Legoland and Sea Life, and then we checked back. I wanted to have a look and investigate it and try it out. But while we were at Legoland, he spotted this cute teddy thing, which was a Lego man basically. And I was like, well, do you know what, I didn't actually buy you anything for your birthday. So, and you get 10% off with the mailing pass. So that was £22, and that came out of miscellaneous. And then I've just realised £22 was the original price. I didn't pay that. I paid £19.80. £19.80 because I had 20% off. 10% off rather. Anyway. And then I also woke up super early on the Friday morning, realised I hadn't ordered my Spider-Man costume and had to get that off Amazon the same day delivery. So that was another £22, so it wasn't too bad. in total. And then because it was his birthday, I also treated him to an ice cream, and that came out of eating out, and of course had to treat me to one as well. That's £4. And then Saturday was his actual party, so that was quite nice. It was like I said, Mum had already paid for the whole party. Rudely, 2 people cancelled, one literally as they were due to arrive, and one about half an hour before, so they're already paid for. However, I hadn't factored it, on purpose I hadn't factored in 2 toddlery ones, because I was like, well, they'll just pick off something else. Off like, I got a couple of adult platters in there, so that was a plan for that. So they end up with a party bag and the actual own food anyway, so that wasn't too bad ultimately, but I just thought a bit naughty just to, and they didn't even give a reason, one of them. They were just like, oh, by the way, we're not coming. Okay. So yeah, grabbed a couple of coffees while we were there for myself and daughter and whatnot, and that came to £8.80. And then in the evening, just because it was just been a long day, we were tired and all excited and everything else, I also got takeout. So that came, the eating out came out of, the coffees came out of eating out, and the takeout came out of family time, because, well, that's where it came out of. It wasn't too bad, £18.90 for that. Then on Sunday, as I already explained, the day went to pot, so we did treat ourselves, and I was just like, we took ourselves out, we had a great day, we ate what we wanted, drank, socialised, met with friends. It was brilliant, and after the fun run day thing, it was really nice to do, and yeah, so we didn't hold back. We had a good spend that day, so that came out of family time as well. And that was a total of £47.24. So whilst Holly was at her archery in the morning, I managed to grab some groceries as well, and that came to £58.12. I told you I was super spendy this week. Luckily I managed to pull it back over the few days after that. Monday, I took Alexander out over to Blackpool, and he really wanted to go and see the Gruffalo, and you can get a discount with the Merlin, and because I still had some money in the envelope, I was like, well, why not, let's go and do that. It came to £9 for both of us. That came out of family time. And he really likes getting fish and chips when you go to Blackpool, because it's like the thing, isn't it? But I couldn't find anywhere that was selling a reasonable priced fish. I know everything's gone up. It was like £9 something. And normally I get the children's menu, and I only nipped in a couple of places, but the actual Pirates Castaway Bay, is it, whatever it's called, Pirate Cove, we're doing, if you buy an adult meal, then you get the children's meal for free. So I found the cheapest adult meal, which was like £6.90, I believe it was. £6.70. And Alexander got free fish and chips, and I'm so glad I didn't pay for that, because it was like, the fish was this big. He had most of the pudding, chips and gravy I got on mine. He had mine, and the fish. So it wasn't too bad, I suppose, all in all. Stopped me from eating it. The other days were no spend days, so that was quite, caught us up. Oh gosh, I reckon all in the wrong one. Didn't tell me, did you? I'll fix that. Got a little mousy thing there. I'll erase that, it'll be fine. And today is a no spend day as well, because I'm keeping it easy. I'm hoping to get Alexander's trampoline put up today, if the weather holds out, so that'll be good for us. And yeah, because he had that bought for him for a gift for his birthday, and it's not been up yet. So that's that. Right, so let's colour these off. So eat it out. Is that one? groceries. So time for me is still my family time. I've just not updated it properly yet. But we definitely had a spend, and good. Sometimes you just need a bit of a spend, don't you? So. Everything? Something else came out of miscellaneous, I'm sure. Was it not this one? I think this came out of miscellaneous, no? Oh. It'll catch itself up, that must be it. I'll find out in a second when I open my envelopes. So let's get that written down as well so I know what I've spent exactly. So miscellaneous was £41.80. So yeah, that was right there. Because that was what was left over from the week before because I didn't spend it. Family time. So 75.14, and I think I had 70 in the binder. Yeah, I did. And I took an extra 10 out of the miscellaneous, so it balances itself out somewhere. So that's that one. Eating out for £19.50. And groceries was 58.12. So that was it. So my budget for the week was at 100, but I rolled some over. And how much did I roll over of that? 70 probably. Would I have rounded that? Probably would have rounded that. Yeah, so we'll call it 220. And we spent too bad, 194.56. So there's some change left over, and I've got some money left over from my saving challenges that I've not yet stuffed. So let's see what I've got left then. So I've just realised, and I've just updated this one, I actually had an extra 10 rolled over from eating out. I thought I took it out of miscellaneous and I've rolled it back. So I fixed it on there. I'd rolled it over from there because I only spent just shy of 70, so yeah, moved it over. So it's fine before we get any shouting at me in the comments section. I know you don't shout at me really. You're always very helpful, very helpful. So let's see what I've got then. There. Notes. Oh, well, not the only thing, but these notes just don't sit out nice anymore. 44 there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 pounds. 44 plus the 30. 44 I've got left over, so that's really, really good. I'm not going to put it into my savings account just today. I'm just going to do my cash stuff in for next week. Grab that. And basically, actually, it's everything that I've got left because I'm just going to run it to the end of the month now, so I'm done with it, and that's that. So let's see what's left. So family time. Got quite a lot in it. 20, 40, 60, 80, on. Oh. Oh, so let's write that down. 130 in family time. Nothing in miscellaneous. Nothing in that one. Nope. 50 in eating out. Petrol has nothing. And 70. Groceries. That's all very doable. These back. And then sort this out so it's so eating out is getting 50. Nothing for this one. This one, groceries is getting 70. And family time is getting the rest, which should be 130. Yeah. So that is that all done. And that is that. So even though, yeah, we had a really good spend, there's still quite a little bit left over, which I'm going to roll over. I'm going to put it in my next video for my savings challenges to see what I've got. And I've still got some money left from last week that I never stuffed. So we'll have a look at what we've got. I'm excited. I really need to do some cash condensing soon because those challenges are getting really full. And yay, that's all. Have yourself an amazing day, and I'll see you really, really soon. Bye.